Very good morning, my dear students. So, welcome to our RV online classes. So network problem. So, I will teach you again. Read that. So you know that problem for network. Okay. So already these questions. So already I will explain that. So students, you know that today we are going to learn that is new exercise in chapter same. That is chapter 4 exercise 4C, so that is the statement problems. So statement problems, students, you open that page number, so that is 52. So page number 52 and 53. So 52 means already previous classes, already I will explain that. That is what? So three digit multiplication, two digit multiplication. So some arranging the that is a suitable rearrangement questions also solved for in previous classes. So in today classes, we have discussed that is exercise 4C. So that is statement sums. So statement sums first problem already I written that on board. So can you observe students want that in a garden? So I will read the first question. Can you observe that uh, in in a garden there are 164 rows of plants. So how many is that is a 162 rows of plants. If there are 275 plants in each row, students, that is in each row, how many plants that is in that is a 275 plants in each row. Calculate the total number of plants in that garden. So you have to calculate that is in garden inside how many plants. So students, can you just imagine that, you know. So this is one garden. Students, this is one garden. Just you have to imagine that. So you know this is a column, this is a row lines. This is a column lines. Students, you know already you learned in previous classes. This is a columns row, this is a rows lines. So students, what for here in a garden there are 164 rows. That is 164 rows of the plant. Total how many rows? That is the 164 rows. But that is plants. Yes, this is the 164. Okay, next one question. If there are 275 plants in each row, students can observe in each row how many plants? 275 plants. So question what? What is the question for in here? Total number of plants in that garden. So question is what? There are, especially that what the calculate. You have to calculate the total number of plants in that garden. You have to calculate the in garden inside how many plants. Yes. So first you have to write the first statement. First you have to write in a solution. So already I written the solution. Number of plants in a row. Students, the number of plants in a row. Students, in each row, how many plants? You know, it is 275. Yes. So next is what question? Next question is the number of plants. The number of plants, how many is the, sorry, number of rows, how many rows? That is 164 rows. So question what next? The total number of plants in that garden. Yes, that is question you have to calculate, that is a what? The total. Yes, you have to write the total number of plants in the garden is in the garden. So that is 275 into 164. Students, what is the total? How many total plants in garden means you have to calculate. That is must and should you have to do the multiplication. So can you observe for here? So multiplication means, students, that is you have to multiple in a garden that rows, how many plants in each row? You already 275. So side you have to do the calculate. So this is 275 into 160. You have to do the multiple. Yes. So first you have to multiple in one place is that is the number. No, that is a 4 5s are 20. We have to write in 2. 4 7s are 28. 28 plus 2. You know that is must and should be how to calculate the carry with the we have had the carry. Okay. So 4 8 is 28. 28 plus students, you know that is a 30. Yes. Okay. Next 4 to the 8. 8 plus 1. So 8 plus 3, that is 11. You have to write here. So next students, so 5 6 are 30, 3 over carry, 6 4, 6 7 is 42, 42 plus 3, 45. You have to write in carry, this is 4. 6 2 is 12, 12 plus 4, that is 16. Okay. So next students, you have to write the 2 plus 1 5 is 5. 1 7 is 7, 1 2 is 2. So next we have to add it. Okay, what is that? 0 here, 0. 5 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 1, 11. So you have to write the carry 1. So 6 plus 7, again 1. So that is 14, 14 plus 1, that is 15. So next is 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is 5. Students, how many is that? 45,100. 45,100. What is this? This is the total plants in the garden. In garden, how many plants? That is 45,100 100 plants in garden. Garden inside is how many plants means that is 45,100 because you have to write in here. Therefore, that is therefore. So there are students, that is there are 45,100 plants in that garden. Students, that is so first steps, again 1 second I will repeat 1 second. So first steps is, what is the first step of this in problem? So number of plants, first you have to write the first statement, number of plants in row, that is what? 275. So next question what? The number of rows. The number of row means that is 164. So next question what? The total number of plants in the garden. So you have to do the calculate. The total number of the plants in the garden is, that is 45,100 plants in garden inside the total plants. Yes, students. So next question. In second, very easy because what that so because I will give to in a second one homework the cost of the pair in the shoes. So that is amount is 975. What will be cost of the 173 pairs of that to show that. Okay, this is very easy. So now I will solve that next question, that is a third one. So third is what, students, in a state there are 23 national park. So that is, can you observe, students, in you have to particular one state. So question is what, in a state there are 23 national parks. National parks means, students, especially in our Karnataka state, national parks, that is the total national park is 5 in our Karnataka state. But here question is what, students, national parks is some that is different animals. So for example, in Nagarvale, Bandipura. So this is example of the national parks. I told just 2 names. So this is a national park. So some animals is very different animals. So that's examples in tiger, cheetah, so lion animals. That is different animals in that park inside insects. But here given what? So okay, students, can think that in our Karnataka state is how many the total national park? That is a total 5. But your question is what? In a state there are 23 national parks. In each national park has parks means, that special best example in our Mysore, that is Chamaraja Vadiyar, that is in a zoo, that you are given what? So what is the first thing out, right? How many total national park? 23. But in each, next question, students, so sorry, next statement you have to observe that in each national park has 242 animals. how many total animals there are in the national park in that particular state. So students, you know that the state. So first you have to write the statement. How many national parks? Students, in the second one, I will give to that is homework. Second one, so today's assignment. Okay, so in a state, yes, there are 23 national parks. So in each, students, the next question is very important. Or next statement, national, in each national park as, each national park as 242 animals. How many? How many total? How many total animals? Animals are there they're national. So in national parks, in that national parks, in that particular state, in particular state. Yes. So you know the question. First you have to number how many numbers of plants, how many number of parks. What is the total number of parks? So first you have to write solution. So you know that in a state, that is how many total national parks? That is a 23 national parks. But in each national park, how many animals? That is the total animals is, that is 242. Yes, that is a 242 animals. Yes, that number of animals in national park. Number of animals in national park. Students, can you observe already? So in each national park has 242 animals. So question, first is the statement what? So number of animals in a national park. The number of animals in national park total is how many? Is 242. That is in each national park. So next statement, the number of animals in animals in 23 national park. The number of animals in 23 national parks. Students, the total parks is 23. In one park means in total national park is 23. Okay, but one national park is how many animals? So that is you have to given that already 242, because you know that the number of animals in a national park, but total is 23, but one national park is 242 animals. So question is what? So here what is the question? How many and how many total animals there are in the national park? Means in 23 national parks, how many total animals? The question is what? In that is a parks, that is total. You have to find that how many animals in the 23 national parks. So how to do multiplication, students? 242 into 23. So how to do in multiplication? 242 into 23. 3 2s are 6. So you know that result multiplication. 3 4s are 12. So next 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1 7 plus 2 2s are 4. 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are 2 2s are 4. Students, first you have to multiply this. 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are 12, so carries over. 3 2s are 6, 6 1 carry, that is a 7, that is okay. This is completed for this. So next you have to multiply the next number into 2 4, because you have to write first and should you write here plus. Next is the 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4. Next is what is the next step? You have to do addition. Okay, so 6 plus 6, that's 6, 2 plus 4, 6, 7 plus 8. 15 on carry, that is students, what is the result? 5,566. So this is the total animals in, that is how in park. Total park is what? It's a 23 national park in inside, that is 5,566 animals have to inside. Okay, so next question. So you have to write the total number of in national park. Animals are the total net. The total net. Question wants to the total number of the total number of animals in national park. Students, what is the total animals in, that is in 23 national parks? That is already you calculated that. What is that your total animals? That is a 5,544. Because you have to write here the total number of animals in a national park. So the total is that particular state. Particular state, that is total of 5,566 animals, that is in national park. Okay, so in students, 1 second. So question is what? In each state, so there are 23 national parks. Is the what is the total? First I written the statement what? So already I written the number of the animals in the national park. So that is 242. So you know, first you have to find that what is the total animals park. So total animal that park is, that is a 23. But in each the park means how many animals? Is 242. But question is what? In total 23 animals park in inside, what is the total animals. So that is a total animals means this is a 5566. So first I return that what statement. The number of the animals in national park is 242. So next is what the number of the animals in 23 national park is 242 into 23. So I will find that what is that 5560 is the total animals in this is the state. Okay. So next question, students. So next is I will in fourth one question, because that the factory makes toys, you know, students, that is the toys is your favorite, that is what things, or that is okay. So you know that one a factory makes 240 toys in a day. In a day means in one day. Yes. So how many toys can be made in a year, students? Just you have to recall 1 year is how many days. So 1 year is 365 days, but you know that leap year and non-leap year. So leap year is so that is leap year or non-leap year is one different day, because you know that February 28. So February 28 is that is a leap year, master. That is in especially in 2020. So in last, that is what February is 29, because this is a leap year. Non-leap year means not that 29 February, only 28 days. Yes, so you're given that what but you're given. So already it is given that 1 year you have to consider 365 days. So 1 year is how many months? That is a 12 months. You know that half year is 6 months. Students, just you have to recall that. Okay. So next, I will explain in the next question. That is the fourth one. A factory makes 260 toys in a day. Students, in 1 day, how many toys that is make the factory? 260. Okay, next, how many toys can be made in a year, students? So just you have to, so first you have to write that in the toys made in 1 day. So first you have to write the solution. Toys made in 1 day. How many is that? So that is 260. Students can observe here a factory makes, sorry, made not. Yes, makes. Okay, makes 260 toys in a day. In a day means you have to consider that is 1 day. That is 1 day means that is you are consider for 1 day. Okay, 1 day is that is the factory is makes 260 toys. But question what next, friends? So how many toys can be made in a year? So you know that 1 year, that is a 12 months. You know, but 1 year 365 days. But you have to consider, students, that is leap year or non-leap year. Yes, but here given already particulars 365 days. Okay, so next question is what? So already, so the toys made in made in 1 year. So question is what? The question means twice made in 1 year. So 1 year means you know already that is 1 year is you have to consider 365 days, because 260 into 365. So how do you do the multiplication? Students, in style, how to multiply that? 260 into 365. So 5 into 0, 0. 5 6 are 30. So we have 3. So 5 2 is 12. Sorry, 10. 10 plus 3, 13. So next 6 into 0, 6 is 36. We have carry. So 6 2 is 12. 12 plus 3, 15. So next 3 into 0, 0. 3 6 are 18. So you have to write here one carry. 3 2 is 6. 6 1 7. Students, don't confuse because some two carry means you have to write the third number means you have to consider for the third carry. Next one 0 plus 0 here. 0 plus 0 0. 3 plus 6 plus that is a 9. 8 plus 1 9 9. 14 7 8 9. Students can observe here what is the result. It is a 94,900 because you know twice made in 1 year. So you have to write here. Therefore, how many made per toys in 1 year? The total toys is 94,900. Students, because you have to write here twice made. The toys made in 1 year by the factory that is total 94,900. Students, you know that what is the twice 1 day is made for the twice is this. So question is what? Twice made in 1 year. So 1 year you have to consider that is 365 days. So because you know 360 into 365, that is what is the 94,900. So that is 1 year. How many made of the toys means? So 94,900 toys is made for that 1 year. Students, in the next question. So next question is very easy in fifth. So fifth question, I will give two homework. First, I will explain that in fifth question. Can you observe the students? How many minutes there are in month of September? Students, you know, especially that you have to recall that month. Month means you have to consider in better that. So this is one technique January. So down you have to consider for in February. So after you have considered that is in 31 days, that is upside. So downside means that is 30 or 20, 28, 29 or 30, because you know that is February is 29 or 28. So because students, so first you have to consider this is January, February, March, April, May, June, July. This you have to consider for that. Okay. After July, June, July, and students, you know, July and August better you have to consider for year. So you know that question is what for year. Question is especially in 1 year is 65 days. So 1 day is how many hours? That is a 1 day. Complete 1 day is that is a 24 hours. So in particular in a day in 12 hours, night is 12 hours. The complete 1 day is that is a 24 hours. Question is what? How many minutes there are in the month of the September? Just you have to recall, students, in September month how many days, that is because just you read that no January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. September is down, so down is came, that is you have to, that is a 30 days. So here what? Here 1 day is 24 hours because you know 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 1 hour is 60 minutes. So first you have to calculate, after you solve the this in fifth one question. Yes, student, that is today's assignment is already written that 2 and second one question and one question today's homework. Students, in next classes I will take to continue. So thank you.